I gotta clean up. Okay, well here's our flexible exhaust pipe. There's our recip saw. There's our cherry bombs that I want to put back in there. I got to get all my clamps together and everything like that. So let's clean up some, make this a little bit more passable, and we'll take her up and start doing this exhaust work on her. Okay. Well, it's a little foggy because there's some moisture in my lens, but that happens. Okay, let's see how, just kind of for fun, let's put this up here, look outside a little bit. I guess I'll have to dehumidify that some. Oh, look at this. It's been about 3 days since I did the Flexzilla video, and I'm gonna sandwich airs in there. I have not gone over there and turned it on at all. It's just been sitting dormant for about 3 days. Well, that's very acceptable. I'm very happy with that. Saved a lot of money having that properly done. Yeah, it's getting out of hand. I know. I'll get it. I promise. I'm trying to get all this stuff in order. I got my mufflers kind of ready to go. I got my undercoating ready to go. I've got all my clamps over there. I've got the hangers. I've got stainless steel pull ties. And if I use those, I might need this to drive that little tightener upper thing if I decide to use those that way. And I may, because they're pretty strong and I like them. Okay, well let's go up and see if I can find my lamp. I've cleaned up a little bit. Don't look like it, but I have. So just make sure I'm not going to foul anything on the lift. And okay, here we go. Ready? Subscribe and like. Let's take a look at everything here. I think that's okay. That one's a little back, don't matter. I'm gonna put a hanger on this one somewhere because there's a hanger here. So let's put a hanger here somehow. I don't know how yet. Let's go through our pile of mess here, see what I got. Well, I got a hanger up there, such as it is, and it's fine. And I've got my first piece cut here. And got a nice fresh blade on my reciprocating saw. So let's hang this up. And I got some old stainless steel ties to kind of give me a fitting kind of the way I want it. But God, that thing's heavy. Let's get this thing out of the way anyhow. Okay. So we're heading that way. That's a more gentle bend than I thought it was going to be. I using my jack here to kind of give me a little head up, and then I got this member here that's very solid, and I just sort of just meatballed it on there until I can figure out what in the cat hair I'm going to do. I just don't know yet. It's such a mess. Let's grab one of these and see what it said. I don't mind it coming down like that, and we'll work that out here shortly. But let's I don't know what to do there. That's just not quite long enough to make some kind of little extension or something. I don't know. Let me keep working, but this is pretty good, and I like the jack idea to help me out. I don't do a lot of exhaust work. I really just don't care for it, but I don't have a choice here. So at least I got the glass pack back in there, and that's something. Well, I'm going to try this. I'm going to actually run one of the bolts from the tip through this step right here, and then I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to worry about hanging it later. And we're not going to work on this. I'm going to kind of get this roughed in, and then we're going to post this video, and then we'll try to do more later. But I kind of want to get this on. I might have enough time to get this one in today, but we will see. We will see. Now, I kind of remember something. That's solid enough. That's good enough. to hold this thing up anyway. Okay. So we've got this all completed over here, other than I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. So we're going to look at it for the first time from outside. That's real solid, you know, with a little flex in it, you know. And this is kind of cool right here. That worked out pretty good. Luckily I had my new Unibit there, and it made it somewhat easy. Lots of blue, Loctite. I've got it captured. Let's get out and take a look at it. And the sun's real bright coming in here. All right, well that's going to be it right there. And I'm not going to do anything other than that. That's going to be just fine. I know that's kind of ugly right there. I think it fits it perfectly, and I like it being past the tire. And I think that's going to be just fine. I'll black that out. I got some, ooh, look what I got. Got some undercoating. That'll smell good burning, but it ain't going to get that hot back there. So I got another plan for the undercoat too. So let's take a look at that. All right. Yeah. Ooh, and I can wrap it too. I got that wrap coming, and I could do that. Let's wait till the wrap gets here, and I'll wrap it, and that'll help hide that too. So don't matter. All right, we're not going to listen to that dumb song. Very solid, very nice. I'm very happy with that. Okay. I was able to do this side, and there's what it looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? I wish you'd have thought of that. Maybe not, huh? So here we are. So we got both sides done, and that's gonna be the final shot. And then, oh, let me drop her down, see what it looks like on the ground. So that means I gotta pick some stuff up. So I just gotta make a note to come up with a way to, maybe I need to measure that. To make hangers that big? I guess they do, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's get zeroed out here. Okay, let's see how big around these are. I don't know. Alright, we'll figure it out here. Okay. So 3 and what's the next up from that? That's the 3.5. I saw 3.5 pop up. Okay. Because usually this stuff is standard. Yeah, I'd say 3.5 inches. So I don't know if they make them that big, so we'll go take a look and see. Alright, we're going to put this over here now. Alright, let's drop her down and look at her. Well, got a little bit of that left over. I'll use it on something. Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm digging that. Okay, and I feel like that's going to get it away from the truck enough. And I have no problems with that at all. Alright, let's go around and look at the other side. Okay, look at that. That's a thing of beauty there. There's my hair thing. Put it over here. So I won't drive off. There's no use starting it. I got to start it and drive it later on, but I really don't want to just crank it up here and not go somewhere. I just don't do that. And there's my gas. Okay, I got that nice and solid. And all right, I'm happy with everything. Can't be better. And so give me a thumbs up and subscribe and like and all that other stuff. And we got one more thing to do. Let's just do this one more little thing. Since I have faith in this thing now, the gas has been over the seam for a couple of days. I feel okay with about what I'm about to do. So let's just get a little bit of a non-sponsored undercoating and just do this. Just sort of lessen the blow a little bit. It's kind of brown, huh? I don't want to get any on that stuff. I guess it won't hurt too much. Okay, well, that stuff stinks. Let's let this sit for a minute. I've got an extra like 4.5 gallons. So let's just see where this thing ends up with 15 something gallons in it. We'll let it sit for a little bit. It really does have to stabilize, doesn't it? And that's good because it keeps it from wavy gravy. It has a resistor somewhere in line or something to keep it from just flailing every time you take a right or a left or slam the brakes on or something. Or do a burnout, which I have never done. And generally, if I see that, I will dislike your channel. So, or unsubscribe, I should say, and dislike the video. Okay, let's see what it does with another 4 gallons in it. 4.2 or something like that. I never fill up these safety cans all the way to the top because I don't think it's safe. I'm just curious. Let's see what 4 gallons does for us. She's a little peppier going up, isn't she? So I think that's 19 something gallons. All right, well, we'll fill it up at the filling station and see if that another 2 or 3 gallons gets us all the way up to F. So far, I got to give this a real good feeling of accuracy. And like I said earlier, I'm happy when I get to, if you get down in the 1/8 of a tank area, you know you got a couple of gallons, and in this thing, that's probably 25 miles. That's enough. It ain't 25 miles round trip to where I go and come back to begin with. So that's pretty good. So I'd say 18.72 gallons, and that puts you there. I'm okay with that. Boy, the range is going to go way up on this thing. That's just going to be nice too. My little table of memorabilia. Looks like I ought to get cigarettes, huh? How many of you know what kind of car that is? That's called a Cheetah. And but I don't know if I've ever showed this, but you remember looking at the dashboard just now and looking at the gas gauge. This is where the clock used to be. This is an original blanking plate for GMC in the 50s. And I have the original speedometer and everything up in the barn. And maybe 1 or 2 other original gauges. I might have the original fuel. Wouldn't it be funny if that was 0 to 90 ohms and I could have used it? I'll have to go check that now. Oh no, I didn't think about that. It probably is. So I'll see if I've got the original fuel gauge, but I'm going to stick with what I got. But that's funny. I didn't even think about looking for the original gauge until I just was standing here. So anybody want to shave? You can say yes, but not with this thing. Whew, boy, whew. Can you imagine laying your carotid artery up against somebody? You talked real nice to your barber back then. From Durham, North Carolina. Okay, enough of that.